episode of Grand Piano Truth. My name is your host. On camera, we have James. James, how's it, man? Good, man. You know, today we've got a very special guest.
Yeah.
An educator, a music teacher, a music influencer, let's say so. She's very popular with her art skills, but she's gonna tell us all about that. Her name is Judicious MODIP. Judicious, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes. Tell us who's Judicious. Because I saw you on Facebook.
Yes, you
and I got interested.
Oh, no, that's very, very good. Judicious is just a girl from Kronstadt in Free State. I grew up there. And she studied at Ilebile Primary School, went to Mutsuela Senior Secondary School. A very simple, house-seeking. I'm a Gasi girl, yes. And I went to the Northwest University and studied there by the conservatorium. That's when everything started to unravel. Although I had already started singing, of course. But that is my how it began. That's my schooling. And then I became a teacher, and then I became a mom, and I became a wife, and then yes, this is who Judicious is.
Okay. So is there any influence at home? Someone that you look up to?
In musically speaking?
Yes, at home.
My grandmother and my grandfather, they met at the choir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but my grandmother is late now. So they met at the choir. My dad used to sing.
Oh.
Yes. Then I heard that my mom used to sing as well. But then, back then, if you did not attend or if you did not sing properly, you will get a little bit of stick. So she left because they were giving a hiding. So I think I know with that, I saw and I learned that music is in me.
Yeah.
My late aunt as well used to sing in one of the biggest choirs at that time. So I think I grew up with music and I was born with it. It is in my genes because practically everybody in my family can sing. Yes.
Yeah. So what motivates your creativity? Because you're not only, you are instrumentalist.
Yes.
That is, you can play different kind of instruments.
That's correct. Yes. Being a motivation comes from within myself. I can be out in nature and I'll see something inspiring and I will play something. It will just instill that passion in me and I'll go back inside and sing something. Or I will just sing there, right there at that spot. However, there are a lot of people who inspire me to become who I am. You meet people in life whereby others are positive, others are negative. But both bring out the best in you.
Yeah.
They build you.
Yeah.
They build your character, they build your mental strength.
Yeah.
So, via the inspiration, my inspiration comes from within me because what I tell myself is important.
Yes.
And that, whatever I tell myself, I get to put it out there in music. So I want people to feel what I'm feeling.
Yes.
So that way I get to be inspired by my own way.
So Julie, how do you develop your skills in art?
Constantly learning.
Yeah.
You will never cease to learn something. A musician, an artist can never say, now I'm a perfectionist, now I don't know, I'm perfect, I'm excellent. There is no way. I can tell you now, there's no way. Every day there are new developments, every day there are new methods, every day there are new techniques.
Yes.
So, and if you want to be on top of your game all the time, you need to go out there, mingle with other musicians, other artists.
That's right.
Go look at the art exhibition. Go to the theater and look at some dramatic plays. Go listen, go to a concert and listen to some works that have been done and you were not involved in. Look at how other artists are, putting themselves out there, their creativity out there, how they showing off their talents that were God-given. So I believe that's what we should do. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I constantly try to learn something new. And I never say, I know, unless I know something. And then I will say, okay, I think this one, I know it.
Yeah.
But if I'm unsure or if I am interested, this is a very interesting perspective. Oh, okay. Tell me, how did you come about that? And then I learned something, I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's how I improve my skills as an artist. I'm an overall artist. I appreciate creativity to that ultimate.
Then I saw in 2008 and 18 you were conducting the choir at World Choir Games.
Yes. I did.
So how was the experience?
Oh, that was amazing. That was absolutely great because for me it was my first international stage as a conductor.
Yeah.
Mind you, there are a lot of countries there.
Yes.
It was packed. It was what you will find in the Olympics. Yes. The very same sports Olympics, athletics Olympics, the very same environment, the very same atmosphere. It was very similar, but this time it was boys. So everybody is there with their choirs, different races, ethnicities. Everyone is there.
So musically, South African players, are we there musically?
I know we really did.
Yeah.
Although I was conducting the beginnings, the very small people, we got a chance to listen to the big choirs. Oh, they brought it, And I was sitting there and I said to myself, why can't we just have fun so that our choirs can always go to these Olympics? You see, there are a lot of talented conductors. There are a lot of talented singers. Choirs were potential, but money. And because such things happen every single year, but in different countries, we were just so lucky in 2018 that it was held here.
Yes.
The World Choir Games were absolutely amazing. I wish we could experience that every single year.
Yeah.
But that means we need to have.
Yes.
And with arts, money is hard to find.
Especially in South Africa.
Especially in South Africa.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of things, a lot of companies closing down, art companies closing down because of lack of funds. There was no money. That is very sad. Because once you close something, where are those artists supposed to go?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do?
Yeah. Because now what I saw today, our, let me say, choristers or choral artists, they are running away from choral now because there's no money.
That's correct.
They are doing jazz, gospel.
Yes, they get gigs. Yes, they get gigs. So with your classical voice, where are you going to go here? Who's giving you an opportunity to perform somewhere? We perform at weddings.
Yes.
That's our gig, the weddings. Unless a big choir, for example, Cultural choristers say, okay, Judicious, come and sing for us.
Yeah.
Or Bogamoso chorus says, okay, please, we are having a concert, sing with us. You will not get an opportunity. It's very sad, there are no opportunities for classically trained singers.
That's true.
Unless you go overseas and try your luck outside. Then you will be able to do something with your talent.
Yes, that's true. Coming to music teaching, I don't know. Small as you are, you become a music teacher.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you come out about that?
Being a music teacher, I did not choose that path. I don't want to lie to you. I grew up thinking I'm going to be this diva. That's it. Even piano, I didn't think of it. I'm a voice, I'm a vocalist, I'm a voice performer. I am that. That's it. I'm a singer.
Yes.
But then something happened. One day I was with my friend, my best friend, and we had already graduated, and one of our friends said, we bumped into one of our friends, and he said, you know what? How about you come to a place called Sunny's
Okay.
There's a conductor that is needed at a certain school.
Yes.
Okay. So we look at each other like, okay, what do you mean? Do you want to go? No, I already have something. That's my best friend. Myself, I don't have anything planned. Remember, I'm still thinking, I'm a singer.
Yeah.
I have to be in the big stage. I have to have a concert. That's me, concert singer. Okay. Well, I can try it. It's a school for poor kids. That's my first thought. Poor kids.
Yeah.
And you know what? I took a chance. I said, you know what? Give me the numbers.
Yeah.
I will send my CV and I will get in contact with the principal. Sure enough, when are you ready? No, Monday I can be there for you. I went there on Monday. That was the beginning of my teaching, my conducting, and my overall interaction with the kids at the school environment. Nurturing them, because you would think you don't have it in you. As a soloist, you don't have it to nurture the talents from a very hungry beginning, small beginning, at their tender age. But I was blessed enough to know intuitively what I can do. And that's how it started.
Okay.
And smart as I am, I'm very strict. So I think my strong character comes in handy because I have a very strong voice. So as I talk, I think it's very effective. Yeah. So I believe the children, they react to that in a very positive way, not in a way that scares them, but in a way that, okay, she's serious about what she's doing, so listen.
Yeah.
And then we play. Smart as I am, I'm their friend. So we play a lot, we joke around a lot. They think I'm their friend.
Yeah.
But they know that we're interested. When we work, we work.
Yeah.
When we laugh, we laugh.
Yes.
And then when it's strictly business, you need to be able to differentiate between the two.
Yeah.
Pleasure, business. So I think my relationship with the kids is really good when I think about it that way. Yes.
So what values are you trying to instill to your learners?
Have confidence.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. I cannot stress it enough. A lot of kids do not have confidence at all. And that's where we are as well. And we need that person to just tell us, listen, you can do it. Like my primary teacher, Mr. Choral, he's the one who instilled this confidence in singing within me. I knew I could sing, but then Mr. Choral just, punched me. In secondary, I had Mr. Duck, the late Mr. Duck. He said, when are you going to sing in the solos? You are going to be an opera singer. That's the person that I blame for this. I'm an opera singer. Then I went to the university. Then I met a whole lot of people who introduced this love of music for me, this passion that they lit it up. For me, that's what I'm also trying to do for my students. Have confidence. Know that talent that you have, nobody on this earth gave it to you. God gave you that, so use it. Now, it depends on how hard you're going to work. Because you can have talent, but how hard are you willing to work to make your talent shine? And remember, when it shines, it doesn't shine for you. It doesn't shine for you. It doesn't shine for people. It shines for God. You are saying, thank you for this talent. Look at what I'm doing with this talent that you've given me. So I'm trying to show them that what you make good with what you have. And when you have it, when you still have a chance to do it, have confidence in yourself. Know that no matter how hard life can be, because it will give you challenges.
True.
You must have something, your talent, something that you're good at, something that God has just given you.
Yes.
Is it you are good at reading, you are good at singing, you are good at playing the instrument, you are good at something. There is absolutely something that God has given it to you that you should just hold on to, and that will be your savior when times are hard in your life.
Yeah. You're still watching Grand Piano Truth. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. What makes it good art or music teacher?
You need to understand your limits.
Okay.
It's not easy because we think if you know music, you can teach music. It's not always the case. You understand? Because you can understand something for yourself, but you will not be able to understand something to teach others.
Yeah.
So you need to get out a little bit detached, let's say, detached from you and put yourself in someone else's shoes who will not know what they're doing. So if you teach music, detach yourself and say, okay, how will I explain this to someone who has no idea what they're doing? Okay, to a 2-year-old, to a grade note, to a grade R, how would you explain this concept to that someone? Even if they are old and mature, but how would you explain it in a way that they will understand? Okay, you will now get into different types of people and how they learn.
Yeah.
Not one. 4 people do not learn the same way. One can learn visually. You need to incorporate colors and things. One learns by ear. You need to play something in order for them to understand. Others, they don't care for such. They just read. You give them something, they read. Others, they read in a particular way. They need to sectionalize everything. You need to understand each and every one of those people and try to make your lesson. How can I say it? Make your lesson accommodate everybody.
Yeah.
So you need to be creative.
Yes.
So what are you going to do? You are going to have color, you are going to have sound, you are going to have sectionalize things, categorize things in order to reach everybody. Obviously, you will not be able to reach everybody to their maximum capacity at that point, but that is the start. However, there is no excellent music teacher because we, like I've said earlier, we are trying to learn every day ourselves. So if I would have to really say excellent music teacher, is that teacher that learns every time there's an opportunity to learn, improves their methods, changes up things. Because the way I taught 10 years ago is not going to be the same way I taught now.
Exactly.
Different generation, different influences around. You know, we have various things that are happening around the world. The world changes, and so should you. The technology that I'm using now in my classroom is not the technology that I used back then when I started. So an excellent teacher incorporates everything. Oh, music teacher, by the way. You need to learn, as a music teacher, you need to learn to link every subject with music.
Yeah.
That way, children can see, your kids, your learners, your students, they get to see that, oh, okay, so music is everywhere. Yes, art is everywhere. Look at how I do this. Look at how I do that. I remember when I incorporated music, when I studied, I taught science. And I had to, they didn't understand this concept and they would not remember it. So what I did, I had to make a song out of this. And I made a song out of something, the planets. That's my favorite thing to talk about. I made a song about planets so that the kids can easily understand and remember. And every time they forget, I will say, okay, sing your song in your head. Go back. What comes after this one? And then they will get it. That's when I saw music works. In everything, there's a link.
So nice your school is Sasuke?
No, my school is an independent school.
Oh, okay. So since we're playing these various instruments, which one is your favorite?
Why are you trying to? You know, you're trying to make my life difficult. I won't choose. Okay. in chronological order, I will say voice.
Yes.
I've learned to love my voice. It used to be such torture.
I heard you hating music.
I'm trying to come back. And the second will be piano.
Okay.
I'm also trying to come back to that. That's my second love. Voice number 1, 2 piano, 3 timpani. I play the timpani. I love it. Yes. You know that moment when I hit that?
Yeah.
Yes, I hit that drum, and then I press the pedal down so that I can get the perfect pitch. Oh, that is the most beautiful sound to me. Just much like the other orchestra people like the B flat. I love that sort of drum. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes, and I will go to the German drums.
Okay.
And then I will go to the marimbas, and then you love marimbas. It's beautiful. But the soprano parts, they need people to be very strong and fast.
Okay.
Have you played?
No.
You haven't played, but you love it.
I love it.
You must try these things.
Yes.
I'm a very good person who can teach you this. Yeah, this one.
Okay. So, as a teacher, what are you hoping to improve going forward?
You see, if I can instill, I can bring back that love for classical, choral, opera music. You see, when I think I would have won if I can make these children appreciate music, our music, the way we used to.
Yeah.
The way we still do, you know. I mean, you knew when there was choir after school, nothing could be on your timeline at that time.
Yeah.
No, it's choir time.
You go straight
You go straight to choir, and whether the teacher says 6 hours or 3 hours or whatever, you are there 100%. You are not thinking about anything, you are in the zone.
Yeah.
I want to instill that love again for classical music, for piano.
When I was singing for male voice choir,
Yes.
because I started with male voice choir, we used to wait for senior choir to finish. Waiting, sitting in school, waiting for senior choir to finish.
Yes.
Then it take 2-3 hours, and you're all there.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, kids want, look, every art is beautiful. The modern way of singing or, rap. But I think slowly, because of the modern way of doing music, of making music, that we've forgotten the other part, the roots of choral music. Minyanyako, we don't hear that anymore. We don't hear that anymore. We don't hear people sing that anymore. And I believe if we can start here, we will get our vocalists, we'll get our instrumentalists. We will have a plethora of
and Makajana one day, he said, let's not build choristers. Let's build musicians. Because people are suffering because they think they are choristers, not musicians.
Exactly. I agree with you 100%. When you start, you see, the thing is, choir is the beginning of that mentality of, I'm a musician. Okay, great. Because your voice is the first instrument that you have. That's what you have. So, perfecting that. So, kita kembali bersih. Yang lebih banyak. Yes. Sama cuma coba bola. Nanti dia siapa pasal itu? Ayah jadi coy. Jadi orang kita bosan. Kita lagi us. He hold you and then comes back again. Yeah. You come back down again. So without taking a breath, you must say Jesus. It's after. See. Yeah. So kita kata, hallelujah. So yes. Because why did you? Why can it? Let's take o at the end. Who has my? Thank you very much. The which is why Audrey happy na is if lagabo pieta, jalagagibo pieta. How no pieta? You must think about the O sound. So already, how you exercising on the one, or what we just did now. So think about it as O, but then with just a little bit open, or what is that with a smile. It was something like the take a nice deep breath and 1 and 2.
GPO those people, and amongst the choristers there's an accompanist, amongst the choristers there's a cellist, amongst the choristers there is a flutist. You understand? The orchestra is there already.
Yeah. Going back, you said the mother, wife, an artist.
Yes.
How do you balance your life? Because
I can't balance my life. I don't know how to. It's very challenging, sir. It's very challenging. However, I lost that balance for 10 years. No, more than 10 years. I stopped singing. I stopped playing the piano. I stopped. I just focused on work. I conduct. It was just what I do. I took it as my job. I conduct. Okay. I go home. I go to my husband and my kids. Okay, I listen to some nice music. That's fine. But there was something missing. But what was missing? Myself. I was missing. So I believe because I'm the artist is within me. So it needs to be part of my life. Then I saw that my daughter is a ballerina and she loves singing. And my other daughter, the youngest one, she loves dancing. She's also a singer. Okay, great, she loves playing the piano. Oh, okay, look at myself there already. That's me. So I started, loving myself again. And by loving myself, I learned to love what I am capable of. And what I'm capable of instilled something like some passion that I thought had long died. That is why you see me now starting again, because I think I'm learning that balance that you are asking me about. I didn't have that balance. That's why I always felt like something is missing. But this year, you will not believe this entire journey started this year of discovering this artist person and what I'm capable of. Because I would say, I'm a singer, that's it. But I forgot, I'm also a conductor. I'm also a pianist. I play a lot of instruments. So why can't I just embrace everything? Whatever happens. I've been so afraid. I've always tried. My problem was I always tried to be perfect. Before I could put anything out there, it needs to be perfect, and that killed me. Because nobody's perfect, and no matter how hard you practice, there will be something off. Am I going to be hard on myself for that? I used to do that. And that's what killed me and the musician in me. I wanted to be extremely perfect with every note.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
We're human.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to love myself again, loving what God has given me, loving my mistakes, I made a lot of them, loving my progress. I made a mistake here. Okay, next time I should not make that mistake. Let's fix that. You know, I see that a lot with the piano because, you know, piano will expose you. If you haven't played in like 100 years, it will expose you. Yes, your muscles are there, your muscle memory is there, but then you are here like a stalk, you have steps there. So when we learn to love ourselves and appreciate what progress we have, as well as what developments, what skills we are trying to instill in ourselves and improve, when we get to overlook all of those things and just continue on. It's about the passion, it's about what it makes you feel, how it makes you feel. I mean, if music makes you happy, do that. Who cares if you sing horribly? I sing that note. If I did not hit that note, I would hit it. If I didn't, I didn't. What did I do? I satisfied my heart. I satisfied my soul. That's what I wanted. You know, in Susu they say, meaning, okay,
Oh, okay.
So those who cannot sing, they make a mockery of themselves in the eyes of God. That's it. So you can go to church and sing however you want to sing with all your incorrect notes. We just sing, and then God will have heard how my child is trying to show me something, trying to show me that they love me. That's what I think. That's all it is. We are here for a purpose.
What advice can you give to the music teachers, especially the primary? Because those ones can be very disruptive. What advice do you give them?
We need to have patience.
Okay.
You see, they're still developing. Their brain, their bodies, everything is still developing. So their voices, their skills, they're trying to figure out life out.
Yes.
Remember where you were at that age. What did you need? Sometimes that helps because the child might just need what you needed then. You know, a lot of these kids are dealing with a lot of things, especially now.
Yes.
Too many things.
Exactly.
So, just take like 10 steps back. Come down to that child. Like, lower yourself down to that child. Try to understand what is going on. It might be a problem at home. It might be just the hormones. It might be that they're just trying to figure life out. Or they just need that inspiration, that person that cares for them, that shows interest in them, to, break them into someone who is special, someone who is somebody in life, someone who's, just be patient and try to understand them. Do not be too impatient. Try to understand where they're coming from. We were there at some point in life, and we were really disruptive ourselves. Well, I know I was. So when I see a child who's very hyperactive, very energetic, I don't do much to like, okay, no, let them wear it out a little bit. But sometimes it's inappropriate because you want to teach. So what I say is, okay, not now, not at this moment. Give me like 5 minutes, we will do that together and later. Just, it seems to work because at that time they understand I need to work, but later onwards, after class.
And sometimes they just want attention.
They just want attention. Wait, just a little bit. So that we learn every day with our students. The advice that I'm giving today will not work in 5 years' time. But being patient with these kids goes away. Trying to find what they're good at also goes away. Because although I teach a lot of musicians, there are others who are good at other things as well. Teaching them how to balance the very same thing that I'm struggling with, but trying to teach it to somebody else.
Which year were you adjudicating Saskia?
2022. But it was in the Free State.
Free State.
Yes.
Okay.
It was in the Free State.
District.
In the Free State, yes. It was Fezzian district.
Oh, okay. Then what can you advise me improvement? Usaski.
Based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
Okay. There are, of course, a lot of people who love music and they just want to conduct.
Yeah.
There are also other people who have been forced. No, I just stand in front and just just do it. Just do it.
Music teacher.
Yeah. The music, just do it. But it doesn't work that way. Okay, if you are not a conductor, at least have some love for choral music, so that you can teach it to the kids, because the energy that you have gets transferred to kids.
Exactly.
So if you're going there with the principal just sings, just conduct.
And also the kids will
The kids will sing exactly like you understand. So try to have some love for something. And I really do applaud people who are not doing music or are not music teachers or are not doing anything musically grand outside the schools and stuff, but they actually do go to the schools and say, principal, I would like to conduct. I would like to do this.
Yeah.
And the principals, big ups to them, say, oh yeah, of course, thank you so much. Yeah, you can do that.
So now are we allowing outsiders to conduct the school class?
No. I have no idea because I know they need to be the SGBs. Yes, you need to be a teacher. What I know is you have to be a teacher. You need to have been appointed by the school to be in the premises. By outsiders, I mean people who are coming to help the conductor to, do something. If I call you the listener, say the listener is coming in to see my choir and conducting my choir. That is something that I approach from the principals to accept other people to come in and see, because we can't do anything without the principals. You understand? So with the Sasuke competitions, if we can just have that love. So I love Sasuke so much. Remember it was 3 hours and then it changed. Yeah, I'm a 3 hour girl. So that's where the love for all this music, the classical music came from. I'm for that 1000%. I am for Sasuke. But we need to really be serious about what we do and how we do it. We need to do it properly so that these kids can learn how to do it the right way. So that they are going to be teachers the next time. They will also do it the correct way. You understand? If we can just change it a little bit, do things properly, and not let this negativity influence, because there's a lot of and teach that it's not about winning. It has become a thing, a significant thing that you need to win. And now, when we practice to win.
Yes.
It's no longer about wow. I did not know that song can be like that. I did not know that composition can be, the perspective can change that way. What happened to musicality? When you win, okay, fine, let it be a bonus, please. Let winning be a bonus. Let everybody sing to their hardest, desire. Let us just show off music, the musicality, the creativity. So if we teach them the love for it, it's going to be hard because everybody wants to be a winner. And if you don't win, you feel like you're not good enough. Listen, you failed, never. But what if you perform and you know for a fact that you know what, this was my vision, and I've done justice to the song. For me, you've won.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to say, okay, number 1 is this one, number 2 is this one. Which a lot of musicians are under.
Yeah.
They don't like competitions because of competition.
Take this opportunity and give their advice to teachers that are in Sasuke now.
All right.
As an educator, just give remarks.
Give remarks. You're putting pressure on me now. No, Number one, give me that energy. The energy that you put in as a conductor. I want to see it in the kids. I want to see the love for singing on their voices. You understand? Of course, we have to look at the message behind the compositions because we are not just performing our own compositions. We are performing another person's vision. So try to understand what this composer tried to say. If they are still alive, please take that opportunity to call them. What were you thinking here? Is it okay if, will it work if I think it this way? Or, I was thinking of. However, what did you think? Please share your ideas so that I can perform this piece accordingly to what you would have felt. If they are not here, look at the words. What are they trying to say? What is the whole demeanor of the song? Is it happy or is it sad? Try to find the emotion behind the song. So, because the composer is not there to tell me what is going on, try to find out research and then try to put as much as the research in the music and make them enjoy it. It's about the kids.
So, you say I must understand the language behind music.
Not only the language in that, but the meaning behind. Really, remember, you can be a Xhosa composer, writing Xhosa, a Mosotho composing in Sesotho, and so forth. And then you don't speak that language. I don't speak Xhosa. I don't understand. I need to find someone who understands this perfectly.
Yes.
Once I understand the language, then I will understand the meaning of this, the same piece, of this piece. I will understand the composer and what he was trying to say. That way, okay, sometimes you will find that the score is written very nice. Follow that. It's there, it's piano, mezzo piano, sforzo, what? Crescendo here, decrescendo there, diminuendo there. Follow that to a T and understand what the composer is trying to do. There was a reason why they put it there. It was not just there for the musician. Understand? If it's not there, those are the pieces I like. If it's not there, now the composer said, you know what? This is the meaning, and this is my idea behind it. What are you going to do as an artist? Now that's the time for you to shine. Show us what were you thinking. Show us how you understand words. You understand which words will want robust feeling, which words will want soft and very elegant feeling, and delicate touches. Show us what you are now capable of as a teacher, as a conductor, as an artist. And then, we will see it as we are sitting.
Coming back to you, you completed your BA, Bachelor of Arts, 2013. Can you advise, I don't know how can I put it, or is it a right move for all choristers or singers to go and do their music at a university level?
If you want to be a professional musician, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, it's very important. What I learned made me the musician that I am today. I don't think if I had stopped at metric with only singing with my basic software, I would be able to do it. But I got the opportunity to go to varsity and learned in depth how to write music, how to listen to different tones. I learned different instruments, so I can incorporate that. I learned how to compose my own music. You learn a lot. I got to meet with other musicians and build a network. So if you want to be a musician, a professional musician, I believe it's important because you're going to network with other musicians. I'm still in contact with people that I met in university now. We still call each other. Do you know somebody? I need something. No, I don't know this one, but I have this one. Call this one. And then you understand, we are like a family. Musicians are like family. Once you meet each other, you become family.
Exactly.
And there is no separating you guys because you will always see each other somewhere, whether it's music competitions, concerts, where somewhere you are going to meet each other. So if you want to take music professionally, like as in a conductor, and also it's bad, but to be respected. Back yourself up.
Yeah.
If you want to be respected, back yourself up with something, like a diploma. It doesn't even have to be like honors or BA or masters. So just back yourself up. So that when you give people advice or you are trying to teach someone something, they don't just, take it up the chin and what do you know. But they will actually take what you say seriously. I say it's bad. Why? Because our lives now are based on that paper.
Yes.
Without that paper, you are not relevant. Who are you to tell me about this
It's only shouting. It's only. It's good. It's a piece of paper.
Not gonna complain about. So you see, we need to have that piece of paper in order to be respected. And the higher it is, the higher the qualification, the more respected you. Unfortunately, or fortunately, if you're an academic, fortunately, big ups. I myself would still like to continue with my studies. I still have to finish my honors degree. And I am willing to do the masters and go on. I do want to be called a doctor. I do. No, I'm an academic and just don't have time to study it. And of course, the finances, they don't come cheap. So, but I would love to be called a doctor MODIP at some point. So whether I'm 50 or 60, I'm still going to do it. So if a person is an academic and they have found out that music is their love, let them do it for as long as they can. But that thing of balance comes in very handy because you can't just study. You need to study and then show off. Well, not show off. Showcase. Showcase your talents. Do that, showcase. Study, showcase. That way people still get to know you. You are also getting yourself up. You are building a legacy for yourself.
Yes, that's true. So now, what are you busy with?
Now I'm teaching.
Teaching.
And I'm also playing the piano again. I'm also singing again. So I'm trying to build that. Right now I'm in training.
For
that. I'm training myself again. To play the piano so that I can be a concert player.
So you know Tony said so. He said there's shortage of pianists, especially this time, Saskatoon time.
That's true.
Because schools, so there's a lot of schools.
Yeah, but no.
You need pianists, but there's no pianist. Sometimes he's Pretoria, Lomfandi, Stinky. So we need those pianists.
Yeah. No, I'll work on it. No, I'll definitely work on it. You can't rush. Like I've said, I'm no longer in the mentality of being a perfectionist, but I do want to put out good work. If you call me to play for you, I need to ensure that I do not embarrass myself and I don't embarrass you. Why am I saying I'm in training? I am reminding my mind again about my basic skills. It's important. I might have grown older now, but where do you start? I'm starting again from the beginning. My voice as well. There was one of the videos that I posted, no arias yet. Why? I'm trying to remind my voice how to sing properly again.
Yeah.
So that when I see those arias and those big works, I do it properly and I do justice to it. You understand? So I'm teaching myself, I'm in training now.
Yes.
I'm training myself. And I'm out there, I'm putting it out there because
Yes.
outwardly, everything, my mistakes are there, everything is there. Look, I'm trying to say to the world, I'm done with that. Here's me. I'm going to learn in front of everybody and I'm going to be good at everything that I'm doing in front of everybody. Look at my progress. You understand? I'm going to conduct in front of everybody. You know, I'm going to do everything that I'm good at in front of everybody. You understand? And that is not for everybody, but it is for me, my mental strength.
Then if I watch this podcast and I think I need a training from you, where can I find you?
You'll find me on my emails, mobile numbers and things like that. But I work on emails a lot.
Okay.
And then I do have TikTok. I have a Facebook page as well. Yes. Those are the three things that you will be able to get in contact with me. So on Facebook, I am Legend.
Okay.
Legend. You'll see that.
Facebook, yeah.
Yes, LE space JUD.
Legend.
In French.
Then
on Instagram, still the same thing.
Okay.
Legend with a Z. Legend.
Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
No, Twitter is a J savage. I'm not. Yes, I need to train for Twitter, especially you for that. Yes, and you know, for formal things, I do have a Gmail account.
Okay. You can give us a Gmail account.
It's judicious.
Yes.
.matsie@gmail.com.
Judicious.
.matsie@gmail.com. That is exactly where you find me for things such as vocal training, choir training, singing for gigs. Yes, that's where you find me. I am workshop facilitating and things like that. Yes.
So mama pamwe choir no data madam.
Yeah. You see these small hands, né? They're very powerful. I'm not that superhero type, you know. Well, I enjoy it. Like I said, my voice speaks for me. My voice, I don't want to lie. I think my voice is taller than me. I get to get the attention of people very quickly, especially when I'm in a setup like that. My courses are very tall. I'm in secondary now, so they're really tall. And they think, like I said, they think I'm their friendly ones. Because I'm this one, I'm cute, I'm a cute teacher. I don't want to be cute, but they know when I'm in front of them, it's all business. I try to instill discipline in my choristers, because without discipline, you can't be a very good musician. Nobody will respect you, nobody will want to work with you. You need to have discipline and you need to respect other people. You need to have respect for others. Even when you think they're not doing something good, listen, there is something that you can learn from that. You cannot have this arrogance around you that you cannot learn anything from anybody. No matter how small somebody is or how small you think that person is, you will learn something. I learn something from everyone. I think that's where my motivation comes from.
Yeah.
That thing from inside is because I try to learn from each and every one.
Yes. Dr. MODIP.
Thank you. Manifesting it. Yes, please, manifest that. Dr. MODIP.
Thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
I enjoy myself.
We wish you good luck.
Thank you so much.
Everything.
I hope one day when we come back,
Yeah, you will come.
I will be doctor for
You
real.
will come back with this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. From this year, and Dr. MODIP, sharp.